The Department of Health recorded almost 4,000 COVID-19 cases among 12 to 17-year-old individuals a month before the full implementation of face-to-face classes. John Eric Mendoza fills us in with more details. Eric?
Yes, Bay. The Department of Health has recorded a total of 3,939 COVID-19 cases among 12 to 17 years old from September 1 to November 3, or a month before the full implementation of face-to-face classes. This was revealed by Health Officer in Charge Maria Rosario Vergere. However, the DOH said the said infections are not specified to students but rather for individuals aged 12 to 17 years old. Vergere also said that the cases does not originate from the schools, according to the DOH surveillance report. Despite the reported cases among the age group, Vergere said it does not outweigh the benefit of full face-to-face classes among students because the activity, she said, is very essential for mental health wellness of the students. Schools across the country began the full implementation of face-to-face classes on November 2, the first time since blended or distance learning has been implemented in the country due to the pandemic. The Department of Education said schools holding in-person classes should have 100% room capacity and are conducting classes 5 days a week. Wearing face masks in classrooms is now optional in line with the voluntary mask mandate indoors and outdoors ordered by President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Bay?
Eric, you did mention that these almost 4,000 COVID-19 cases were recorded among a specific age group. That's people aged 12 to 17 years old. Are we expecting data from the DepEd or the DOH on the specific number of COVID-19 cases recorded in schools?
Yes, Bay, actually, the DOH said DepEd has yet to submit its consolidated data on the COVID-19 infections among students. But DepEd, according to Vergere, has committed to submit the data in the following days. Bay?
And Eric, the full implementation of face-to-face classes actually started last November 2. How is the DepEd easing the public's fears of a possible spike in the cases recorded in schools?
Yes, while vaccination and face masks are not mandatory for students and teachers, the DepEd has published a memorandum order to require schools to make sure that there's a proper ventilation in the classrooms and physical distancing is imposed. However, this could pose a challenge since schools are now required to have a 100% room capacity since November. So we will see how this would turn out in the coming weeks.
Thank you, Eric. That's John Eric Mendoza reporting live.